Stuart, I have a question.
Yes.
As students, how best can we be working during this period between birthday and Samadhi?
Uh, I mean, what do you think? I don't think this is a question that takes a lot of, I mean, you have to need and truly want to open and have a spiritual life in yourself. You have to tap that hunger inside. I suggest it's not a good time to find reasons to miss meditation classes. I suggest it's a time to do whatever you can to connect with this higher energy and let it really nurture you in such a way that you begin to feel deep transformations taking place inside yourself. The energy is every year it's like this. It's very powerful and it simply depends upon what a person does with it. If the need is profound to have a spiritual life, then open to the deepest part of your inner being. I mean, find that place inside yourself that really hungers to have a spiritual life. Let it be nourished by the power of this energy. And also the choices you make. It's not a good time to be, as I say, missing meditation classes. And I mean, I know I need a vacation very badly. I am just exhausted, but I can't do it now. I will go after Rudy Samadhi. After the retreat, I will take a vacation, and in the vacation, I will absorb everything that has taken place in my life, you know, between the 24th and the 21st. So that's what I suggest. I suggest, the same thing I always suggest, don't take what is being given for you for granted. Do the work you have to do on yourself. Find a way of contributing to it, of, really, allowing it to work deeply. When you give, you give unconditionally, you receive unconditionally. There's room inside. When you receive unconditionally, you can give unconditionally so that you truly tap that place inside, where you overcome all those blocks and fears and inner tensions that keep one from, that really dam up the works inside a human being, that keep spirit from truly flowing through the chakra system and nurturing the deepest part of your inner being. When the energy is as strong as it is now, and it will be throughout the next 30 days or so, uh, make sure you do this kind of thing. You owe it to yourself. It's not a time to find excuses to miss meditation classes. If you want to go on a vacation, go, after, the 21st of February. If you want to take some time off, there's nothing wrong with that. We all need to take time off and to just absorb what we have learned over certain periods of time. But do it at at the right moment. Do it at a point where you are where, okay, I have absorbed and taken advantage of what is being given to me. Now I'm going to take a little vacation and I'm going to try to absorb everything that's happened to me by just relaxing and changing the environment and doing things that you don't ordinarily do. That's what I suggest. And that's, I think that works. It's always worked for me. And hopefully, if you really make that kind of commitment in yourself, it'll work for you. I'm not saying to do exactly what I do. I don't know if anybody in the world can do exactly what I do, but in your own creative way, tap a deep hunger inside yourself. to have a spiritual life. Open and surrender as profoundly as you can so that you can absorb that Shakti, that energy, and allow it to truly transform all the blocks, the tensions, all the excuses inside for not doing profound inner work. That's what I suggest, Bob. I mean, and it's nothing different than I suggest almost all the time, you know? I mean, we have to learn how to take advantage of what the universe is giving us. We really have to learn that. Not to, say, well, it was an accident or it was this. It's not. We are being given important teachings in our life all the time. And most cases, we just kind of fluff it off. We don't, it just bounces off us. It doesn't find a home inside. Now is the time to allow it to find a very profound home inside oneself. As I say all the time, there are no accidents. Every single conceivable accidental thing that's happened to me in my life was always a pathway to a deeper spiritual life if I was capable of recognizing it and using it consciously. And as I kept growing, I became more capable of this. Just recognize this is not an accident. This is, this is the universe talking to me and telling me that I need to go deeper. So that's what I suggest. And I not only suggested for this period of time, I suggested for doing this every day. Take upon yourself situations that are a little more than you're capable of. I mean this. I've done that for myself now. My God, what I'm getting involved with is, I mean, I don't even want to think about it. The stuff I'm getting involved with now. But in order to do it, I have to truly grow. It's just another gift from God saying you have to grow inside. You have to get stronger, more open, more capable of absorbing what is taking place in your life. And when this 24th to February 21st comes around, every year it's like, at first I get like, oh shit, here we go again. And then I say, no, Stuart, this is a gift. Use it. Grow spiritually because of it. Does anyone else have I hope that answers your question. Does anyone else have a question?
Thank you, Stuart. That's a great answer.
Thank you, Bob. Does anyone else have a question they would like to ask?
Stuart, it's Heidi. Can you speak a little bit about devotion?
Uh, I mean, how do you live without it? Devoted to people, family, friends, your job, what you do every day. That requires very profound surrender, letting go. That requires finding a place inside yourself that can be nurtured by higher energy in the universe. And then the highest level of devotion comes out of gratitude. You're grateful to the people in your life, to your family. You're grateful to your friends. You're grateful to the source of income that you have in life, to whatever helps you to truly live your life. And that is what devotion is really about. You don't become the slave of anybody. You just are capable of saying, thank you. And I'm willing to do for you because you truly are, are helping me to grow in my life. And devotion is not just lip service, it has to be through one's action. Gratitude is not just lip service, it also has to be through your actions, what you are willing to do to serve family, friends, people in your life, higher energy. That's devotion. And you do it out of gratitude, and it comes through your activity because your activity forces you to surrender. It forces you to let go something so that you can have devotion to another human being, to your spiritual life. And it really demands that you grow. You have to become more of a human being to do this kind of thing. And the thing, once you get over that fear inside of letting go, nobody can hurt you. People can try, but they can't hurt you. I mean it, because you're a child of God. And when you become a child of God, you are really protected in this world. And devotion, it comes from ananda, it comes from an open heart, it comes from love, it comes from the highest levels of your own humanity. You become a child of God, and you're protected by the higher energy in the universe. And then your activity reveals devotion, how you use your interactions with other human beings, with life. And the incredible thing about it is you don't look for rewards. You do it unconditionally. Rewards come, but you don't demand a reward for what it's done unconditionally.
Thank you, Stuart. That really touches my heart.
You're welcome, Heidi. Does anyone else have a question? I mean, I had an interview today with a woman who lives in London on what I do these podcasts all the time. And it was incredible what we talked about. I hope a lot of people see this interview when she posts it. I think she posted on YouTube and a few other places. And I just hope people see it because it was really wonderful to connect with a human being who I met for the first time on this podcast and to connect on that kind of level. And that comes out of, honestly, my devotion to life and to everything that life has taught me. And how can I serve with gratitude life and what it has taught me? Does anyone else have a question they would like to ask?
Thank you so much, Stuart.
You're welcome, Heidi.
I have a question. Can you talk about being patient with ourselves, Stuart? I'm feeling like
Can you repeat that, Derek, please?
being patient with myself. I tend to think that I'm not growing fast enough.
Derek, do you have any options? I mean, look, Either learn to have patience with yourself or you're going to make yourself crazy. You're not perfect, Derek Lords. You understand that? Finally get that through your head. You're not perfect. And your life is about building a system that can get incrementally get closer and closer to perfection. And God is perfect. All the rest of us have to have patience with ourselves. We haven't arrived. And frankly, in this life, we will never arrive. And that is really the miracle of growth, that we continue to grow. Because, the universe is infinite energy in the universe, and we continue to grow closer to perfection and accumulate knowledge and wisdom and what's real, what's not real, and accumulate love and an open heart, and really accumulate patience with ourselves, learning that we don't have to be perfect. And the moment you learn that you don't have to be perfect, any given moment of your life, you will begin to have patience with yourself. And you will discover that it's great. It's a blessing not to be perfect. Because any human being that tells you they're perfect or is right all the time, they're a crystallized person. There's nowhere for them to go. They have become right in their own brain, and they know everything, and you can't get a word in edgewise. And, so there's nowhere to go. Rudy always used to say he'd much rather be wrong all the time. He said, at least I can learn something and grow. And then you learn to have patience and listen to other people and let life be this amazing teacher. But if you don't have patience with yourself, forget about it. You just make yourself crazy. So have some patience there. You're not perfect. I'm not perfect. Nobody sitting here is perfect. We all need to have patience, because through patience, we grow. We have patience with ourselves. We have patience with other people. We're going to make mistakes. Other people are going to make mistakes. We have to have patience. I have patience with you. You should have patience with you. It's been a long time, Derek. My God, and I have patience. As I see you in the last year, you've come so far in your life. And I think that's extraordinary. Does anyone else have a question they would like to ask? Okay, if there are no more questions, then there'll be meditation tomorrow. The 1 o'clock class, which European people come to, and people from Israel, the Middle East, as well as most of the people come from the US to all my classes. But there will be a class, and then the next class like this will be on Wednesday evening. So thank you. God bless you all. And as I say to you all the time, I feel it's a great honor for me to sit here and do this, and to see that all of you, the demands you have on yourself, are helping me to grow inside myself. And I just have nothing but gratitude for each and every one of you. So God bless you. Thank you. And let's all just continue to grow and be patient with ourselves and everybody in the world, because, we have no choice in the matter. So thank you. And I'll see everybody tomorrow. Have a wonderful evening.
Thank you, Stuart.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Stuart.
Thank you, Stuart.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Good night.
Yeah.